About 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with a rare liver disease called primary sclerosing cholangitis. It took 2 years to get diagnosed. I was misdiagnosed probably a dozen times. From being told that I had cancer to drink more milk. I was told that I could need a liver transplant in a decade, but it's the kind of disease that you really just have to manage and could be managed throughout your life. And the doctors were 100% correct. I did need a liver transplant. Health continued to decline, although I continued to travel and just enjoy life to its absolute fullest, knowing in my mind that I could only have a few years left. So, if I had a few years left, what am I going to do with my life? What are my passions? So I kept taking photos and doing the things that I love, traveling with family, with my parents, with my closest friends. I was on a trip to Cuba, and I was starting to feel some of the effects of some gallbladder issues, some liver issues, and I did notice a couple white spots, some discoloration in the skin, just really, really small. I think I had a little bit here, a little bit on my chest. I did get them checked out. Was told it was vitiligo. Continued to progress and worsen as my liver disease did. And it's, this autoimmune disease where the inside of your body is telling you there's something wrong. There's something wrong. And I'm going to show you that there's something wrong with discoloring your body. And then when I went into end-stage liver disease, which was maybe a year before my transplant, the vitiligo just erupted. And one of the symptoms of PSC is itchiness. So I was so itchy everywhere, head to toe. And it seemed like wherever I was scratching, I would lose pigment a few days later even. So I had an end-stage liver disease. I'm told that I have to find a donor. And of course, at your absolute worst health in your life, this is when you have to find somebody to save your life. And then COVID hit. So we initially got a date where my brother was going to be my donor in March of 2020. Fairly quickly after that date was canceled. And then with COVID, as it got worse, they said your brother cannot fly across the country. He is no longer able to be your donor. And then all of a sudden there was a window where the spike of COVID had gone down a little bit. And my brother was able to do it again. And they ended up calling him up 1 week before the transplant. So I met my brother in Edmonton, where they do all the transplants in Alberta. And it was an incredible moment to give me a second chance, let me live. And I feel amazing and energetic again. And I get emotional about it. And you really just can't take anything for granted in life. So many people are immunocompromised. And if I could educate people to help other people, to bring that awareness, a bit of education, and if anything can be prevented, let's help.